These two centerpieces of the president's agenda are going to make a tremendous difference in everyday life. And everyday life, I believe, ought to be the foundation of all politics and policy. And that's why this project we're celebrating here matters so much. The mayor described his experience as a student with a 2+ hour commute just to get across his own community to where he needed to be. For it to take longer for someone who lives here in Baltimore to get to work or school than it takes to get here from Capitol Hill if you do have a car shows you what needs to change, and it's part of what is going to change thanks to this very important project.
You got purple one I had high.
For the Mid-Atlantic area.
The point of transportation is to connect people, not to disconnect people. And now we have an opportunity to do something about that. In no small part, thanks to the leadership of Senate leaders like Senators Van Hollen and Cardin, who've spoken about this issue. And thanks to the very real dollars that we have to apply toward making sure people are connected and not disconnected. So that's why we're proud to support this with $22 million in funding from the RAISE program that'll create 10 miles of dedicated bus lanes, improve accessibility for people with disabilities, and enhance safety for everybody who walks and who bikes. This is a great example of how we can support economic growth. There are, by our estimate, about 180,000 jobs along this corridor. Connections to the Social Security Administration, as was mentioned, the downtown business district, Johns Hopkins, Bayview Hospital. And this means shorter commutes, less congestion, fewer carbon emissions, as well as more jobs, including for communities that depend on public transit the most, which are disproportionately likely to be communities of color. More crosswalks and curb ramps and bike lanes mean that it'll be easier and safer to get around.